The charge of the Light Brigade remains one of history's most haunting examples of courage colliding with catastrophic command failure, transforming a brief battlefield disaster into an enduring legend. It took place on October 25, 1854, during the Crimean War, as British, French, and Ottoman forces faced the Russian army near the port of Balaclava. Confused orders passed down the British chain of command led to a fatal misunderstanding. The Light Brigade, a cavalry unit of around 600 men, was instructed to attack what commanders believed were retreating Russian guns. In reality, the brigade was sent headlong into a valley flanked by Russian artillery on three sides, charging directly toward a heavily defended battery at the far end. The officers at the front recognized the danger but followed orders regardless, embodying the rigid discipline and sense of honor that defined 19th-century warfare. As the cavalry advanced, Russian cannons thundered from the heights, tearing through horses and riders in relentless waves of fire. Yet the Light Brigade did not break. Sabers drawn, they rode straight into the storm, reaching the enemy guns and engaging in brutal close combat before being forced to retreat. In less than 20 minutes, nearly half the brigade was killed, wounded, or captured. Militarily, the charge achieved nothing. Strategically, it was a failure born of vague commands, poor communication, and aristocratic leadership detached from battlefield reality. But the sheer bravery of the men transformed defeat into legend. War correspondent William Howard Russell's reports shocked the British public, while Alfred Lord Tennyson's poem immortalized the charge with lines that emphasized duty over doubt. "Theirs not to reason why, theirs but to do and die." The event became a symbol of unquestioning obedience, both admired and criticized, raising uncomfortable questions about leadership and responsibility in war. The charge of the Light Brigade endures because it captures a timeless contradiction, extraordinary human courage wasted by human error. It stands as a warning that valor alone cannot compensate for flawed command, and that heroism, when misdirected, can turn glory into tragedy in the blink of an eye.